of the COVID-19 vaccine rolling out. Fox's Robert Sherman is in Orlando live with the very latest on the nationwide effort. Robert, what do you have for us tonight?
Well, less than 64,000 cases of COVID-19 were recorded on Sunday, bringing the 7-day average down to its single lowest point since November. Medical officials are chalking this up to more people wearing masks and getting the vaccine, with nearly 53 million doses administered so far. But meanwhile, we're seeing millions of school children still going to school virtually, and many parents are wondering when they will be able to return to the classroom. Well, the CDC says that may be sooner than later. Take a listen.
Even in the areas of the highest community spread, we are advocating with the strict mitigation measures that at least our K to 5 children should be able to get back to school, at least in a hybrid mode. We know that it's possible to reopen schools safely without all of the teachers being vaccinated.
But it's not just schools. Some states are working to reopen small businesses. New York just reopened indoor dining over Valentine's Day weekend to 25% capacity. And local restaurant owners say, while that is not normal by any stretch of the imagination, it's good to see things moving in the right direction.
It's a bit of a morale boost. I think it's a big boost for New York City because what drives New York is really the culture. And where does the culture come from? It comes from the arts, and it comes from restaurants and dining and going out.
But as numbers continue to decline, concerns over the COVID-19 mutations remain. The CDC says that the vaccines are still proving to be effective against the variants of COVID-19, but Florida has more cases of the variant than any other state in the nation. In fact, more than double than any other state in the nation. We've heard the White House float the idea of instituting certain domestic travel restrictions to and from certain states that are struggling and have more cases of the variant. But we have heard pretty adamantly from Florida Governor Ron DeSantis that he is not going to let that happen here. Daytona?
You know, I'm curious, Robert. There's been an issue with people having confidence in the vaccine. Do we know any numbers on that so far, specifically in Florida? Is everyone still wanting to go out there and get it, and they're sure that they want it?
We are seeing that has continued to be a concern for officials all around the country. Those numbers continue to fluctuate, but it is a compelling concern for medical officials. And the point of emphasis is that whether it's these COVID-19 variants or the original COVID-19 strain, the medical officials, especially with the CDC, believe that the way to get through the pandemic and effectively put the final nail in the coffin to coronavirus is through widespread vaccination. So their point of emphasis is getting as many people vaccinated as possible, continue to get the word out there to encourage people to get that vaccine, but those concerns do still remain among some people in the population.
All right, Robert Sherman in Orlando, Florida for us. We've been speaking with live reporters across the country today in terrible, terrible weather conditions, like negative 20 degrees weather conditions. You're out there in Orlando where the sun is shining. So you definitely have the nice assignment today, just so you know.
It's not bad here in Florida. We appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Robert, we'll talk to you soon.
Take care.
Well, there you have it, the very latest on COVID-19 throughout the night. We're going to give you some of these updates, these coronavirus updates. But what is breaking right now is, like I just mentioned, some weather news. So